Thank you. So I'm here today with Ken Exner, who's the CPO at Elastic. How are you doing?
I'm great. Good to be here, Leslie.
Great. Happy to have you. So Elastic, which is coming from Elasticsearch, right? That's a pretty popular search engine. And I know it deals a lot with vector databases. So can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so Elastic is the company behind Elasticsearch, which began over 12 years ago as an open source search engine. So people would use us to embed search into their applications. They would build websites with search, they'd build entire applications built on top of our platform. But one of the things that happened a number of years ago is people wanted to do more than just text-based search. They wanted to do more than lexical search. They wanted to do semantic search, for example, which is natural language question and answering. Or they wanted to do image search or video search. So what we realized we needed to do is to start supporting vector search, which is essentially creating vector embeddings that we would store in Elasticsearch as a vector database and make it possible to retrieve these vector embeddings from Elasticsearch. So this actually started like over 5 years ago. We started turning Elasticsearch into a vector database, and that's where we are today. Over the last couple years, as generative AI has taken off, people have become using us as a vector database as well for retrieval augmented generation and RAG workflows.
That's exciting. That must be that must have been a fun transition from no vector-based search to all vector-based search.
Well, and hybrid search as well. So we support not only traditional search, but just pure vector search, as well as hybrid use cases as well.
Cool. So I know there's a lot of databases out there that already or are starting to incorporate vector search like you just did. So can you tell us a little bit about how does the Elasticsearch one differ or stand out from others?
Yeah, over the last couple of years, you've seen a lot of these purpose-built vector databases emerge, and you're starting to see a lot of the traditional database vendors like us starting to incorporate vector search. I think where we're different is we've been doing this for a long time. So we've been building Elasticsearch engine for over 12 years. So we have all the capabilities that an enterprise would want, like all the security and privacy capabilities. Like we have RBAC and ABAC and document level permissions and audit logging, and I could go on and on. But all the security things that you would need to run this for an enterprise, we already have because we've been doing this for so long. But because we are also, we have a history in search, we're grounded in search, we know the importance of relevance. And if you're building a generative AI application, really nothing matters more than relevance, because what you're trying to do is make sure that you are grounding your LLM in truth, in the most relevant context. So when people use retrieval augmented generation to pass context to an LLM, to ground that LLM, they need the most relevant content.
Right.
And that's where our history in search comes, allows us to shine, because we not only do traditional retrieval operations on vector databases like HNSW or KNN queries, we also do geospatial search. We also do hybrid search. We also do re-ranking on the result of your answers. So a lot of things that really help customers optimize relevance, because at the end of the day, relevance is what matters. So we have the enterprise capabilities for our big customers. We've been around for a long time doing vector search, and we optimize and specialize in relevance.
Cool. And also real quick, how are Azure customers using that today?
Well, we are available in the Azure console. So we have a really great partnership with Azure. They are integrating us as a first-party solution, like right next to the other Azure products. So you can use us in the Azure console. We're also integrated in all the other tools that you have for generative AI. So if you're using Azure Studio, for example, we are a vector database option in there. So we're proud partners of Azure and integrated throughout their product suite.
Great. Well, thank you so much. And to go learn more, I'm assuming people can check out your booth.
Yeah, if you're here at the conference, come by our booth. I'll be there. Others from Elastic will be there. Or go to our website, elastic.co.
Sweet. And of course, you can also check them out on the feature partner directory on the Build website as well. So thank you again.
Thank you, Leslie.
Sweet.